welcome off the rack. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
Today we're going to review Action Comics number 962, written by Dan Jurgens with art by Art Filbert and Steven Segovia, continuing the story of Superman vs. Doomsday, concluding it, actually. So what we do here is we're going to break down a comic book by its basic elements of art, writing, and story. Then we're going to tell you what we thought about it, and then we're going to give you our recommendations for books that are coming out this week, Wednesday, and tell you what we think you should probably pick up.
I have no idea what's going on in this story because I haven't been following it, aside from the fact that Doomsday is there, and he's fighting Superman. And that's cool.
That's all you really need. I mean, they fight.
Yeah.
In this issue, they wrap up the fight, which is, like, how are you going to do that?
And it's cool. That was my takeaway.
Right.
I liked it.
That's cool. Good to know.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I could palpably feel Wonder Woman's desire to get in the fight because it's how I felt. Get in the fight.
Yeah.
Do it.
They're fine. They're fine where they are right now. They're fine. You brought them up here in the last issue, and they're fine. See, nothing's happening. Now just go.
Yeah, I like how she was like, no, I have to stay here and guard you.
I gotta guard the base.
Aren't there 7 other members of the Justice League who could do that?
Not one other person could stay here and guard the base.
Right?
But at the end of the day, they didn't need anybody to guard the base. She went down there and
Guess
helped
what?
Superman
The
kick ass.
base was fine.
Yeah,
no
it's
one
in
needed
space!
to guard the base.
I mean,
Exactly.
they probably needed to guard it from John, who really had an active interest in touching everything.
Yes, that's
'cause
true.
He's a child.
Yeah, I dug it too. I've been reading this series since Rebirth started, and I think it's awesome. This is pre-Flashpoint Doomsday, somehow, pre-Flashpoint Superman, fighting in New 52 Wonder Woman, but post-Rebirth Wonder Woman, so she's cool and badass, and she's got a way better costume than ever before.
Yeah.
Kicking the crap out of Doomsday. Superman, this is what he does best, ladies and gentlemen. He identifies a problem, he throws some punches, and then he finds the better solution. That's how he solves his problems.
Yep.
That's how he should always solve his problems. This is a Superman who knows what he's doing and how to do it. And, by the way, it's how you can tell a compelling story about Superman, even if he's seasoned and knows what he's doing. Like, he still has to fight Doomsday. And
Yep.
he's not going to fight Doomsday every day.
No.
But, based on the cliffhanger of this book, you know, he at least Doomsday will be back to fight another day.
That cliffhanger was maddening.
Yes, well, because they're dealing with the Mr. Oz mystery. It's a character they introduced in DC Rebirth. Mr. Oz, who's a mysterious green-cloaked figure.
Okay,
who
thank
is
God.
watching Superman on many monitors.
I really thought it was Darkseid's minion.
Oh God, Desaad.
Yep.
I don't know. Folks at home assume that it might be Ozymandias because
Oh.
they kept hinting at Watchmen thanks to DC
Also-
Rebirth, and he monitors.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
that would be the big
That's
tip
it.
off
It's
for
just
me.
smart guy, lots of TV. It's got to be him,
I
right?
decided to change my cloak color, too.
Yeah.
To throw you off.
Yeah, but
because
does
I
he
know
have,
you're watching.
does he have a weird genetic cat thing?
Oh no, I at least we haven't seen one. He has something better than that now. His Doomsday.
He'll turn him into that.
Well, then that's
Yeah.
not gonna go well for Doomsday.
You know, he'll paint him blue or purple, depending.
and
on
then be like, "Hey, Doomsday, it's been cool, man, but
But I've got to de-atomize you. Spoilers for Watchmen.
sorry."
But what do you guys think of the art? I thought it was rocking.
Yeah, you know what it is? Like, there are moments where I'm like, it's fine, whatever, who cares? But then, like, there are moments where it's just like, wow, nailing some anatomy.
Right.
Like, when you see, like, some up-close stuff of Doomsday, like, drawing hands is hard. I don't know if you're aware of that. It's really hard to draw a hand. There's, like, a shot of, like, the inside of Doomsday's palm, and I was just like, wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And you have to make it big too. It can't just be like your hand. It has
Yeah,
to be like, meaty
so, like, some of it, like,
With,
is
like
just
sausage fingers.
Yeah.
really, really cool. And some of it's, like, fine, who cares? Like, kind of forgettable, but, like, the important moments stuck out, I feel
Right.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely at times were like, the art could, go either way, but there were some nice panels, and it just tipped it over into the better side of the spectrum.
Yeah, I thought the art was good. I had no complaints.
Yeah.
And there have been other, like in the Superman book, adjectiveless Superman, it's been consistently coming out, and so as such, the art has suffered a little bit. There's been a couple of dips. But even when the art has not been fantastic in that title, there have been standout, amazing panel work, or splash pages that will knock your socks off. So they save their energy for those moments.
Okay.
In Action Comics, it's just consistently good. I think it's been consistent quality throughout. It hasn't been the same artist, but they want to get that book out on time, so they've had to switch off, or
That's
they've
smart.
done outlines. Either way, it's a smart move, and the art has been consistent. The Clay Mann cover is fantastic. It's just Doomsday and Superman battling through the title of the
I
book.
think that was really clever.
It's such a cool
It's really
cover. I
fun.
love
It's
it so
almost
much.
a throwback.
And I thought the writing was fine. The characters all worked out.
Yeah.
There's nothing really new to report as far as the book's concerned.
Hey, Superman was great. I had one complaint with him, and it was right at the end of the fight, before Wonder Woman came down, he started giving up hope. And I'm like, Superman wouldn't give up hope. He'd just be like, no, I have to keep trying,
Yeah.
even though he's being beaten. But, it's a narrative choice, and they went with it, and it works.
I didn't mind that. Like, I liked that because it gave the importance to Wonder Woman as well.
Right. Well, it allowed her to kind of reignite his hope, where it's like, I do have friends here.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not the fight that happened last time. It's not the same thing,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I'm not going to repeat the past, and part of that's because I have a plan, and part of that's because there's someone else here.
Yes, and their name isn't Booster Gold.
Yeah.
This arc just finished, so it'll be fun to read in collected form, but I think it's only brighter futures for Superman.
Yeah, that's right. Like, if you miss out on this one, next issue will be a great place to start, because it'll be a new arc.
Brighter futures. Doomsday is going to be like someone's minion. Someone's going to be controlling him.
That's the thing.
Well,
Well,
it's
who knows?
Crazy.
Yeah,
it's getting
controlling
crazy.
him or siphoning his power.
I mean, who knows?
I would
Power
like
of
that.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Because
You
we already
can't-
had Doomsday.
You can't control Doomsday.
They should use Doomsday to, like, power a planet or, like, a place that you
yeah,
could live.
just put him into an indestructible, rage-fueled machine.
Right? And just let him, like, power...
Just
Like,
freak
do
out.
something good for once.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't wanna. Force it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get Doomsday in the negative zone, because I would love to see him kicking ass and taking names of
Yeah,
all the
I felt
characters
like-
that are stuck there.
I was so glad he didn't, because I was like, oh my god, what a nightmare
He's gonna
this is
wreck this
be.
place.
He's gonna wreck it, or someone's gonna come up with a plan, and they're gonna use him, and then all
But
of
they did
this...
that anyway.
Yeah, but then the whole negative zone's gonna be, like, ripped open,
For
everything's
me,
gonna spill out.
The excitement for me
Oh.
was that pre-Flashpoint Superman rebuilds the Phantom Zone machine. And my question is,
Oh yeah, Phantom, not negative. Sorry.
does the Phantom Zone exist in the New 52 universe, or is it like
His?
is the Phantom Zone outside like New Genesis, or is it like, or is there one Phantom Zone? Because I'm like, ooh, pre-Flashpoint Zod can show up, or any other number of characters. Mon-El could pop in. Like, it'd be really, really cool. Or maybe like, since we've established now that the New 52 is not just the pre-Flashpoint universe morphed into this,
Right.
it is separate universes. Maybe like pre-Flashpoint Batman was like, universe is ending, Phantom Zone. Superman Action Comics 962. It's fantastic. Pick it up. So what's coming out this week that we can recommend for people at home? This week sucks for comics. There's like nothing
so little's
coming out that like I want to read in any respect.
When it's my turn, I'm gonna prove y'all wrong.
Okay, Ben, what's coming out that you want to get?
So I couldn't find any good issues, but there is a book that Marvel's putting out. It's a trade. It's called Secret Wars 2, TOO.
Oh god, yes.
And it's basically Marvel making fun of their 2015 release of Secret Wars, which was a good story, but definitely had some spots where you're just like, ooh, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
So they're making fun of it, and a lot of people working on it. Oh god, I mean, look at this list. It's Jonathan Hickman, Bendis, Mark Millar, Brian K. Vaughan, Straczynski, and more. So, a lot of cool stories. I'm looking forward to reading that. I think it's just going to be a fun time. And I would like a little bit of brevity in here. So, I'm looking forward to it.
That's fair.
You?
Well, there's one individual book. It's funny. It's a tie-in for Civil War 2, so it's on my shit list. But it's also just the ongoing saga of Miles Morales. It's Spider-Man number 7, which is of course written by Bendis with art. There's 2 artists working on this book. Of course, Sarah Pacelli's working on it, but also Nico Leone is doing some of the pencil work for this issue. And I've looked up their work, and I've seen actually some books that they've done, and I'm a fan. So if Nico is taking over for Sarah, then I guess the book will be fine. But that said, it's about Miles like hanging out with Nova and Ms. Marvel and figuring out what they're going to do in Civil War. And it's like, I don't care about that, but I also know that Bendis is just going to work in the whole other plot about like Miles's life and like the YouTuber and like his grandma and Jessica Jones and stuff like that. There's a lot going on in Spider-Man right now that only Bendis would give a crap about, and only Bendis fans would be very excited to see.
I have 2 things. One's a trade paperback, also from Marvel. I'm guessing it's because there's a certain movie coming out. But they're putting out a Doctor Strange trade, which will collect Doctor Strange Season 1, but it'll also collect Doctor Strange from the 2015 run, just the number 1. Which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a little teaser. Like, if you want to get Strange Season 1, which is also an origin story, you can pick this up and see if you're interested in what's currently going on in Strange,
right.
which they're also collecting in trades, since, especially since that new arc just ended. So I think there's actually going to be 2, because I think they did 1 through 5 and then on from there.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. I'm excited for that. Like, I think that's a really cool idea. Especially just put Doctor Strange on anything at this point. They'll buy it. But, guys, I can't believe you said that nothing is coming out this week. I legitimately can't believe you said that.
Why?
A little comic called Saga is back.
Oh!
Number 37 is coming out this week.
Crap.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I am so psyched.
I'm sorry, Saga?
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill
Yeah,
this
it's a
man.
book, I think.
I'm gonna kill these two right now.
That's an epic story?
Oh, is it?
Something that
Oh,
goes
that's
on for a
what
while?
the name would mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Well, anyway, who does it?
Oh, Brian K. Vaughan, art by Fiona Staples.
They're new.
Yeah, never heard of them before. I certainly didn't mention one of their names in my trade.
Anyway, what's cool about this is not only are we getting a wraparound cover
Oh.
from Fiona this time around.
Cool.
She does all the covers, she does all the arts. One of those few books that what you see on the outside, what you're getting on the inside.
Yes.
But
That's awesome.
Image, in their description of this, this sentence has made me so jazzed. Ready for this? This arc is a self-contained, quote-unquote, event we've been building to since our very first issue.
Wow.
So now is the perfect time for readers who love Saga's best-selling collection to join our monthly adventures. So what they're saying essentially is if you've been picking up the trades and you feel like you want to get on board with the monthlies, this is the week to start. This is it, guys. This is your chance. If you enjoyed the stuff we've done here and you have told me that you've binge read all the other trades, this is your chance to get on those monthlies.
Yeah.
To get the beautiful covers that Fiona does.
Yeah.
To be on board with this month-to-month wait that kills you a little
And
bit.
to support
And
the creative team that's doing it.
That's true.
It's, you know what, though, regardless of what you do, as long as you pick up the trades in the end, they're fine.
Okay.
Those two are great. This book is awesome. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
And
I
it
do
kills
really
you a
do
little
well.
bit.
Yeah.
Every month you have to wait, and then when they go on break for a little bit, it's like death.
Yeah.
You pick up those monthlies, though, you know.
Why not? After that ringing endorsement.
I still can't believe you guys said there's something
like
coming out
That's
this
true.
week.
Well, I mean, I was looking at DC and Marvel.
Yeah.
So, nothing important's coming.
Yeah,
No.
not where the heart is.
That's true. So there you go, guys. That's what's coming out on Wednesday, I guess tomorrow. So pick it up, check it out, and we'll see you guys next week with another episode of Off the Rack. Stay tuned on this channel for all new stuff. We've got back issues, letters pages, tangents, of course, weekly episodes of Off the Rack, our review show on Tuesdays, and so much more. So,
In fact,
That's cool.
we even recorded a new channel trailer that you should check out.
That's right. I'll put a card right over Ben there. You click it, and it'll give you an idea of what this whole channel's all about.
We did?
We did, yeah.
Oh.
You were in it. So.
Oh.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week with another episode. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I am Sal.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
See you next week.